Another one, and welcome back to another Train Sim World live stream. It's not Train Sim World 2, we are on Train Sim World 2020, or pretty much just Train Sim World 1, as I know it as. Yeah, we're on the Northeast Corridor, so this isn't the new Northeast Corridor, before anyone says clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. This is the old Northeast Corridor, which obviously runs between Newark Liberty and New Rochelle. Obviously, it didn't bring over the Train Sim World 2 due to technical things, because this was sort of an experimental in terms of the way they built this route, and it would just take too long to bring it over to TSW2. But yeah, this is the old Northeast Corridor. But let me get this all sorted out. Hopefully, everyone is well tonight. We'll be going for about an hour. Let's get TSW in there. Cool. Let's sort that out. We've got quite a few people in already by the looks of things. So yeah, I'll be in a second. It never seems to come up with the original Train Sim World 2, so I do need to set it as the new one. Let's see. We've got LaserJet, LA, we got Amela, we got Nooney, we got Julian, we got New York, we got Pivers, yeah, we got Devon, we got Christoph, we got Jason, we got 313, yeah. How's everyone doing? You caught Amtrak number 100 today. Oh, awesome. Right, let me get this sorted. Let's get the train, pretty much ready to go. Oh no, not that button. That's for the wipers. Right, let's get the cab light off. We'll keep that one off. So, no, not that one. I'm so used to the controls of the new one. Good to hear, Mela. Hello, Osman. I'm good. What console are you running? This is on the PlayStation 5. I've set up my PlayStation in your hallway. Oh, interesting, Gordon. Hello, Harry. How are you? Was it just is that where the plug is, or? Forward. We get the ditch lights on. And we're pretty much ready to go. Yeah, hopefully you're all well, Gordon. I'm still on my cup of tea, so you might, a cup of tea. Right, let's sort this out. Hopefully you can't hear any barking, because the mad dog next door is barking. The many animals. Good to hear, Christoph. I'm good. I don't know why, but when I get Train Sim World 2020, it gets rid of East Coast Way on Train Sim World 2. Don't know, 3 on 3. I thought PS5 wouldn't be able to run TSW 2020. The PS5 can pretty much run any PS4 game. Obviously, it's sort of backwards compatibility, finally, for PlayStation. Let me quickly get the Northeast Corridor thing on it. Where is it on here? There it is. Let's pop that on. I posted on your TikTok a few minutes ago. My brother commented for me to get off. Hello, Rexy. How are you? Yeah, but hopefully everyone's all well. Quickly sort that out. Lovely. Let's get the doors shut. I've done Summer Fog. Let's get that off as well. Don't want the pin on. How do I get that one off? There you go. Let's get that off. You prefer TSW2? Well, fair enough, Fortnite Champion. And can we try and get up to 15 likes? Let's get going. Slowly make our way forward. Quickly got to get the description on this, so do bear with me. Where would that be? Be there. We're not moving. Oh, brakes. Probably want to get them off. There you go. Should be able to get going now. Let's go. Is this route in the rush hour? Well, this train's in the rush hour, but not this route. This is a different section of the Northeast Corridor. Also, when the new one does come out, I'll change it to, say, New York. The New York bit. Hello, Pet Central. Alright, mate. Well, that's all good. I mean, you're in the chat, so... Right, off we go. Cool, I'm just popping this into the right places as we come out of Newark Liberty, and it'll be Newark Penn next. Is Joe in the chat? Sorry if I've missed you, Joe. I don't think Joe is in the chat. 313, mate. If he is, hello, Joe. How are you, mate? Awesome, Pet Central. Right, we're off. Cool, that goes there. Yeah, it doesn't there. Don't. Right, coming out of Newark Liberty now. TV wanted to turn itself off. Quite popping this in the Discord server. We're off. Turn the HEP on. Oh, yes, Julian, that would be a good idea. Passengers are. If I get up, will it stop? I don't think it does in this one. I know it's a bit dangerous. Obviously, don't do this. But we had to get that on. There we go. Hello, Sam. I'm good. How are you? I just wanted to say good job to Joe for his work on. Well, fair enough. Hello, Blaze. How are you? You brought Tees Valley and the Class 20. Awesome. Hello, Daniel. How are you as well? Yeah, just popping this in the correct places. There you go. Cool. That goes there. And that goes there. Nice. Right, all ready. There, cool. Hello, Brendan. How are you? I overshot a platform peninsula corridor, hence the name change. Everyone's going to have overshoots at the end of their name in the next couple of weeks. Your favourite music group has a movie coming out next month. Oh, awesome. What's that? They should have added the silver services to the game. Long distance service. Well, these are long distance services, aren't they? The North East Regional. Hopefully, Nini. Pet Central, please don't spam like that, please, mate. I mean, I know it was only 4 messages, but still all in one bit. Right, let's bring that down. I've got a square bit, which is the perfect size for table, PlayStation, and TV. Oh, fair enough. The brakes in this are insane. Oh god, I see Fortnite Champion. That's one music I've never ever listened to and don't think I'll ever listen to. K-pop. No idea what it is, but nah. Been a busy week, fair enough, Laser Jet. Right, coming into Newark, Penn, we'll get the bell on. Yeah, someone explain, what is K-pop? I've heard loads of people going on about it. What is it? Right, here we are coming into Newark, Penn. If we thrash Ukraine, I mean, we are through and we will win. But we'll be in the semi-finals then, won't we? So we won't win. Sure is Laser Jet. I see him, Ella. No, I probably wouldn't like it then. I thought you would be a big Bay City Rollers fan. Who are they? Should I know who they are? Here we are. Yeah, really the only music I listen to is, I mean the Spanish ones are quite big here in the UK. Yeah, just sort of English and Spanish. That's about it. This train is an inspiration from the Euro Sprinter or the 182. Ah. Yeah, that's a good New York. Hello, Tyler. You should turn on the ATC and AC safety systems on. Oh, there's a cab car here. I could do, although it'll probably go terribly wrong, and the train will be angry at us. So I wouldn't recommend it, Tyler, for us. As it will come to a stop. How you doing, Tyler, though? Will do, Pete. Hello, Kenzie. How are you? Right, let's get the doors shut. Let's have a sip of the tea as well. Is there a cab car at the back? Not of this service, no. That one's got a cab car on it, though. Which actually, is it? Where's that one? Is that one going? It's in New York, Penn? No, it wouldn't be, would it? It's usually the cab cars are on the other end. Dunno. Anyway, let's get going. Well, at least all the ones I've done, they've been on the other end. Good to hear, Kenzie, I'm good. Angry train. Why are we not going? There we go. Let's get the bell on. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be brilliant. Slowly make... Is that another train there? I thought they were going to crash then. I didn't think there was a signal there. Oh, is that one moving? No, it's not moving. That was being held up. I can't say anything, fair enough. Right, and we're off. Got another ACS 64 there being held up by the camper car. Hola DB, ¿cómo estás? I'm good. Hello Andre, and hello Mark, how are you? Hello Jill, flashbacks. This makes me wonder what rush hour will be like. I mean, yeah, probably trains piling up, signals and... yeah. Maybe, LaserJet. Depends how long this one takes. Alright, Pete. I'll have to have a little look. Yeah, hopefully you're all good, Mark and NJ. Comes down to 30. Hey Amanda, how are you? Good to hear DB. Good to hear. I like the northeast corridor, it's just a fascinating route. Nice, Rexy. It's a good route, this one. I remember this was sort of the last one I played when I got the TSW2, well, TSW base game. And this was sort of the one I ventured on to last. Yeah, it's lovely. Why do you always run northeast corridor in the fog? I don't know, but I don't know, do we run it all the time in the fog? Yeah, if we do, I don't know, just suppose we do. Gatwick expresses won't be expressed if the signals are full with trains waiting, that's true. Well, outside London it might have to wait. Well, actually no, it wouldn't because it's got designated platforms. Good to hear, Mark, I'm good. Basic rollers. Let's get that up. Yeah, it's all good, 313. Hello Devon, how are you? Don't know if I already said hello, but how you doing, mate? Yeah, no worries, 313. We've got 3.9 miles to Secaucus Junction. Let's get that up. Lovely. Yeah, so who actually comes back to this route and plays it regularly? Because obviously this one isn't on TSW2. If Amela plays Rush Hour, I bet she'd spad within the first 24 hours. Probably more, probably every hour, if not more. 25 spads in the day. Fair enough, Osman. That'd probably be pretty messy. It's only started. Within seconds, probably literally on the tutorial, Amela. Most likely. Alright, NJ. Well, maybe they've added it in. There's just, an extra stop. Somewhere else to stop, innit? So there's not too many stations on here. Is the NEC your favourite route for the old TSW? No. That'll be East Coast way. Right, we can go up to 90. Not for long, though. Can we get to 25 likes? We've got 17 at the moment. Lovely. 2.4 miles to Secaucus. So I'm pretty sure the speed comes down to 60 for pretty much every bit of infrastructure. I know there's a big bridge coming up, and then we have to come down to 60 for that. You're really looking forward to the West Somerset Railway update? Me too, it's going to be brilliant. Obviously the 101 on there. And to see what they've done with the PIS, as I know they were saying, I think, about chalkboards before or something, so that'll be cool to see what's been done on there. God, Osman. It's East Coast because show has a southern bias, exactly. How good does Cane Creek look? Very good, Mark. And in fact, there is a preview stream tonight in an hour and a half. But yeah, it looks brilliant. Proper sort of Wild West feeling to it. I love it. 1.2 miles. I'm probably arrived there a little bit late, but I mean, that's fine. We got up to 90 in a second, or there's not much point. Amtrak is allowed to pass a Caucus Junction at 90 miles an hour. It sure is. Although we're stopping here, so we don't want to be passing at 90 miles an hour. Otherwise, we'd do an Amela. What's that? 0.6. Through the outer platforms, And we should really start slowing down now. It would be a good idea. Let's get the bell on. The route reminds me of the Grand Canyon, but with a railway. Fair enough, ladies and gentlemen. It's got canyons in it, isn't it? Wasn't there a crash near the junction? No clue. I know there was a crash, I think in 2015 on this route somewhere with an ACS 64. Remember I was watching a video about it a couple of years back. I'm very excited for the stream. I don't think there will be a full route run. How long is Cane Creek? I think it's about an hour and a half a run. I think it's 40 miles. I think. No, is it 40 miles? Something like that. It's quite a long route. Obviously, it's single track the whole way. Obviously, there's 21 services and 12 scenarios. Which obviously they were saying because there's only 21 services, they've done more scenarios. But I mean, realistically, Cane Creek only gets I think 1 or 2 trains a week. So 21 services is fine. Pretty much 1 an hour. And bear in mind it's single track. When is Cane Creek released? We don't know yet. Maybe they might reveal it tonight. I'm thinking maybe next Thursday. Hello Kyle, how are you? 36 miles, so it's quite a long route then. And obviously it's single track most of the way, so... Hello Epic, your ACS 64 is in TSW2. It will be. What they need to do is remake the NEC TSW2, or TSW 2020. And then link it to New Northeast Corridor Boston Providence. Maybe they could use in the timetable. Although I suppose it's going to have a rush hour feel, they might completely redo it. Right, let's get that shut. The bus terminal is to the right of the train. Let's have a look at the bus terminal. Where's the train? What's in there, innit? I suppose it'll be here somewhere, I guess, the bus terminal. Anyway, let's get back in. Let's get the brakes off. And let's go to New York Penn next. That's a bit more tea as well. I had a glitch with the cab car one time. This was like 2 years ago. I smashed into the back of a train, but it didn't fail the session. I just flew off the rails. Interesting. How long is West Somerset Railway? 22 miles, which makes it the longest preserved railway in the UK. I hope some of the scenarios on Cane Creek will use the passing track at 7 Mile. Maybe Tyler. I mean, 21 services in 24 hours. I mean, I wouldn't, you know. Most likely we'll see passing services. What's that, Amanda? All part of his education. Oh, Pete. Right, we're going up to 90. Are they adding more trains apart from the 101 on West Somerset Railway? You're getting the pretty much all of the old British trains. You're getting the 31, the 37, the 40, the 45. Pretty much all of the ones from Northern Transpennine, Tees Valley, they'll be going on to West Somerset Railway. Hello Whitney, how are you? Hopefully you're well this evening. Hello Gaming Room, how are you? And Archer, how are you as well? I'm good. We've got enough mods at the moment, Carl, and we did actually add a meta recently. Just done a 406 speed test and got up to 229 miles an hour. Wow. It's replaced by parking terminal in the game because the way it's laid out, the buses have their own little booths. Oh, awesome. Your grandma is going out and grabbing McDonald's. Oh, awesome, Osman. Yeah, good to hear, Archer. In a minute, we go into the long, dark tunnel. Yeah, we've got 30 people in tonight, so thanks everyone for coming in. Can we try and get up to 25 likes? We've got 22 at the moment. Good to hear, Whitney, I'm good. I'm also a little afraid that they won't include snowy weather conditions on Cane Creek. They are, Tyler, I believe. Yeah, there is going to be snow on it. Yeah, they confirmed that last time there is snow. It's apparently in winter it does snow. See, yeah, it does snow in the winter up there. Or is it in Utah, isn't it? So it's up north. Right, 2.6 miles to New York, Penn. Even I had to resist. The West Somerset Railway update will be brilliant. It sure will be, Mark. Looking forward to it. Just, the prospects of driving a 101 in service mode, getting points for it. It's going to be brilliant. And obviously it does liven up West Somerset Railway even more than it already is. So there we go. And maybe in future, when steam trains do come to the game, would we see sort of a separate timetable for the West Somerset Railway? What do you guys think? Hello, Harrow. I wish the cab window would open on the 166. Maybe they'll do that in future, implement that, Kenzie. Obviously, the 166 is one of the oldest trains in the game. So at the time, they probably weren't, thinking about, let's get the window open. Obviously, focusing on the route, which is fair enough. I'm pretty sure it gets blazing hot in the day and really cold in the night time. Yeah, that's also what they said. I like cohesion, but it's annoying sometimes. Amtrak ordered 70 ACS 64s, but only 68 are in service because both 601 and 627 were involved in accidents. Oh. Is Northeast Corridor an add-on? Yeah, it is now. Obviously, when I got this game, it was part of the route bundle. But yeah, I think you have to get the... I don't think it's the standard edition to get this. I think it's the deluxe or collector's edition. You get this one. Obviously for TSW 2020. Alright, Osman. For West Somerset Railway, it needs to have a timetable service which should come on a HST and a Class 166 Cornwall Loco Class 150. And maybe we might see that layered on, maybe. Perhaps when the 150 does come. That would be cool. Obviously, they did do that, obviously, into Bishop's Lydiard's side platform. Well, you can still get it, NJ. You can still get this route. We need to... Coming down to 15, actually. So we did get about a 5-minute wait here at New York Penn. As realistically, this is the halfway point on the journey between Boston and DC. So the cruise changeover. So I think it's 8 hours, isn't it, from one end to the other? It's quite a long journey. Hello Jasper, how are you? Maybe we get some GWR layers for East Coastway. We wouldn't because they don't run on East Coastway GWR. They run on the West Coastway. Oh, for the Brighton Main Line, possibly train some 3 on 3. I so hope the 150 comes to the game. It is, Mark, it is. When this Rivet obviously do say, okay, we want to change it. But yeah, they did say the 150 is coming for the West Cornwall local. And there's also going to be more, but they haven't confirmed that yet, or nor denied it. There could be more. Good to hear, Jasper. Actually, no, neither Deluxe or Collector's Edition of TSW 2020 include the NEC. Showing you how No one in the team. Oh, right. No, I'm pretty sure you can still get the North East Corridor. This one, obviously. I'm pretty certain you can still get it. Hello Anubis, how are you? I'm good. Any suggestions for a DLC? I can't decide. Well, what do you like? Do you like do you like slow trains, fast trains? Obviously, what do you sort of like? Do you like the German stuff? Do you like the British stuff? Do you like the American stuff? And then we can sort of, you know, come to a decision. What do you like, Anubis? What's your ideal route in terms of, fast, slow, what country and all? Hello, Andrews. When does Cane Creek release? There's no date yet. Although I'm thinking next Thursday. Did the roadmap say West Cornwall was a bit delayed because it's bigger than we think or something? Yeah, Rivet obviously is still making their mind up on what they could add to it. So yeah, there is, well, I wouldn't say there's really a delay to it. Just, we don't know exactly what's coming yet. And here we are, New York Penn. We do have a bit of a wait here. So go get a cup of tea, go get something to eat, and then we'll be leaving in around 5 minutes from here. Yeah, this is the crew change station. And yeah, cool thing about this one is that you can go in the corridor here, which is cool. I think there's a little toilet here as well. You like British and American lengthy routes? Do you have either Northern Transpennine or the Peninsula Corridor, Anubis? One of them would be, I think you'd like. Alright, Mela, or even Southeastern High Speed, that's a lengthy route. Can we see the interior? Yeah, we can see the interior. It's quite cosy, isn't it, in here? Although in summer, I can just imagine it would be like an oven in here. Honestly, I actually forgot about the 313 coming, but at least I get that route I love, the Brighton Main Line. Awesome. Here's the interior. Lovely. I have TransPennine, my favourite so far. Well, yeah, go for Southeastern High Speed then, Anubis. As Amanda said, it's 51 miles long. Well, either Southeastern High Speed or Peninsula Corridor. If you're looking for a long journey on Peninsula Corridor, it can be up to around an hour and 40 minutes. On Southeastern High Speed, the longest journey is 1 hour, and that's in the Javelin. So yeah, the Southeastern or Peninsula Corridor, I think you'd like. Alright, NJ. Oh, yes, yeah, you do get the bar car, don't you? My favourite one. If we go along here, we can find it. Yeah, it says New York Penn Station. I wouldn't say it's the nicest station, is it? Sort of in the basement, sort of down below. Not got a grand roof or anything. Yeah, this is nice car. For my PS5, I'm going to get a red controller so I don't overshoot. But hang on, earlier you said any colour of a signal doesn't matter to you. So you'd probably still overshoot. No worries, Anubis. Personally, out of Peninsula Corridor, Southeastern High Speed, well, you could even get both. I'd go for Southeastern High Speed. One, because it's a TSW2 route, which means you get the PIS and all the fancy bits and bobs. You get the Javelin and the 375, and also you got the 465 as, DLC. Obviously, if you want a longer journey time, go for Peninsula Corridor. Yeah, it's not the nicest station, is it, this one? I wouldn't want to be working sort of here, just, on the platform down below in the dark. Redwood suit. Hello, Class 422. They actually have confirmed the Class 150. They sure have, which means it's a modern route in terms of other locos we don't know, as it's most likely set in 2010. We might also get the Class 43. That would be cool, like a reskinned, or maybe even the same one if you own Great Western Express. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, looking forward to the West Cornwall local though, because it also includes the St Ives branch. So, if you've had enough of sort of doing quick runs between Truro and Penzance, you can, go up the branch line, which would be nice. Obviously, it sort of adds, I don't know, I like networks in sort of a route. A bit like Long Island Railroad, you can go point A to B, then to C, then to D. So it'll be a bit like that. Maybe epic. This chicken sandwich is good. Lovely, Osman. Yeah, I'm on the Northeast Corridor user. How are you? Finally pronounced it properly. Well done. What Penzance? The longest journey on Peninsula Corridor is the local stopper service. They do take a while. Yeah, it's about an hour and 40 minutes. Still got 36 people in. Thanks for sticking around with us as we wait here at New York Penn. It's not much to look at here. We can't we can't gaze at the iconic arch here or anything. Really. NTP is such a relaxing route. It is, Julian. Sort of up in the hills and good to you, user. I'm good. Doritos. Hello, Luca. I'm good. How are you? You mispronounced it. Yeah, not too long until we can leave, and then it'll be straight up to New Rochelle, which is around 20 minutes from here. So, about 50 minutes a journey on here. Right, let's get the doors shut. Lock left. And there we go. Cool. Right, let's get going. No, not that. I was going to hold... for some reason, I was going to turn off the HUD then. Hello, Speedbird. How are you? Good to hear, Luca. I'm good. Where's the other driver for the train is about to leave? Oh. I was going to get the Diesel Legends of the Great Western, but I already have the 101, and we'll get it if a deal comes out on Xbox. Fair enough, Anubis. We also get the BR Class 52 and the Class 08 with Diesel Legends. Fair enough, Amela. Good to hear, Speedbird. Penzance, yeah. Do you know how to couple trains together? I know you did mention earlier in a comment the 314 and the 465. I'll probably try that at some point, yeah. You love old British trains? Awesome, Kenzie. The big diesels and... yeah. And into the dark again. What train station is next? It's New Rochelle next. Do you want me to show you how to do it? I know how to do it, Speedbird, mate. I think you actually did it. Well, someone explained in the comment. Yeah, we'll have to try it at some point. $16 miles, and we're supposed to arrive there in 20 minutes. It's possible to couple a 101 and the Class 66. Oh, blimey, I've tried it on Sandpatch Grade. Awesome. See you, Jasper. Thanks for coming in, mate. Have a lovely rest of your evening. And can we try and get up to 35 likes? We've got 30 at the moment. After you leave Faversham, stop after Signal. Alright. Are you playing on PC or PS4? This is on the PS5. Oh god, Amela. Alright, Speedbird. Wonder if they would put the new underground trains on the Bakerloo. Oh, well, the new tube for London. I doubt it, because obviously there's going to be a whole route upgrade for that, isn't there? Obviously, you know, driverless bits and bobs added. So no, I doubt it. My big question is, what are they going to do with the 1938 stock? Obviously, Rivet Games are developing that at the moment. Are they going to make a separate timetable for the Bakerloo line, or I wonder what they're going to do with it? I wonder if it'll be some sort of rail tour service on the Bakerloo, obviously in the 38 stock. Are you happy for Rush Hour? Sure am, Luca. Really excited for it. And obviously it can't be long now, either a month, 2 months. I doubt it would be September, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it very much. After you leave Faversham, keep going until you have the first signal at a bridge, get your train to pass. Alright. Yeah, I wouldn't think so, Kenzie, because it'll be a bit sort of a modern day Bakerloo and then the 38 stock as well. So yeah, I think there will be some sort of separate timetable or some sort of rail tour service. As we said, there are a few gaps in the Bakerloo timetable, so maybe we might see some sort of rail tour service of the 38 stock. Or maybe it'll be a bit like Diesel Legends, I suppose. If there was like a separate timetable, or I don't know. Looking forward to it though. I think DTG should bring up the Docklands Light Railway. It's driverless. It's a meta proof. Oh, that would be a good idea. Hello JJ, what button is it on the PS4 to turn the HUD off? If you're on TSW2, hold down the pause button, obviously the options one. And if you're on TSW, this one, TSW1 as I call it, you press F1 on the keyboard. It is, yeah, Julian. Believe it or not, summer is September as well. Although literally, as soon as September comes around, I just say, oh, it's autumn now. Yeah, possibly, Kenzie. Or maybe it will be, maybe a couple of rail tour services, and then maybe more scenarios or something like that. What is your next YouTube video going to be? You have to wait and see. Steam trains on West Somerset Railway could be amazing. They add them on there when they come out. Maybe, Mark, maybe it will be a separate timetable. We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe when steam trains do first come out, maybe it will be a heritage railway like another one. Looking forward to it though. I want to see what they do. I mean, are they going to do like a steam main line? I know one of the DTG, sort of the main people there, wanted to see, crew in the 1950s. So would we see like the West Coast Main Line steam era, or would we see a heritage railway of steam? Exciting times. No, Julia, no. Possibly speedboat. Oh, coming down to 30. Did you know the New York Jersey Transit 46 and 46A are based off the 101? Yes, yeah, someone's mentioned that before. Yeah, Southeastern's fairly easy to operate the trains on there. Yeah, see you, Tyler. Thanks for coming in, mate. Got to set up and film a CSX coal train in Fremont yesterday. Oh, I thought you were saying you're going to do it now. In Fremont yesterday, even very friendly crew. Awesome, Tyler. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? I would like to see mainline nowadays putting rail tours. Well, I mean, they do that. Yeah, they do that. I'm going to do the coupling with the 465 and the 314. Awesome. Does the Peninsula Corridor travel through Anaheim? That's Los Angeles, isn't it, Anaheim? No, it doesn't. The Peninsula Corridor runs between San Francisco, King Street, 4th Street, to San Jose de Rio. There's with that. Maybe Kenzie. Or maybe around Christmas time, so a big update then. A winter update, as it's known. Nice, Luca. Is this route... Oh, will this route be in rush hour? Well, this one won't, no. But the train will be. Well, this is the New York section of Northeast Corridor. The new section, well, the new route coming will be between Boston and Providence. It will have the same train. Obviously, yeah, just upgraded though. How you doing, Alexander? Well, you can't, NJ. No, you can't recreate that. Because the Brighton Mainline speed run was between London Bridge and Brighton. Obviously, we're getting London Victoria to Brighton, so you still could do it. Obviously, it'll be slightly different. See you, DB. Thanks for coming in, mate. You'd like to see steam trains nowadays putting rail tours. Well, they do that, LaserJet, mate. Alright, Jonathan. Oh, nice Anubis. Let's get that up. Blimey, man, alright. Wow. Got an 80/64 down there. And yeah, this section here actually is the Long Island Railroad, which goes off over there, obviously to Woodside, Jamaica. Yeah, if you played Long Island, you'll recognise this area. I suppose so, NJ. Alright, Mella. There was a Flying Scotsman, it came back and so it did, Jonathan, yeah. Let's get a flyby shot. So we're sort of heading up now onto Hellgate Bridge. This is at the top. Oh, you sent me a pic. Alright, Pete. Let's have a look in a second. How will the Rush Hour DLC work? My best guess is obviously it's 3 routes in one. I'm thinking that it will be pretty much you'll buy the Rush Hour pack and then it will just add on the 3 routes. A bit like it'll just be like buying a normal DLC, but instead of 1 gets added onto the list, there'll be 3. And maybe it'll have a little symbol next to it saying Rush Hour or something like that. Or something along those lines. Yeah, so you'll buy it and then it'll sort of add 3 routes instead of 1 route, obviously, to the menu. Have you been on the Brighton Mail? I've been on it millions times, Mark. It's brilliant, Jonathan. Yeah, I'm guessing it will sort of add on the route, sort of, usually to the menu. Have you ever had a whoopie pie? No. Awesome, NJ. Will there be a connection between East Coast Way and Brighton Main Line? No. Because East Coast Way is set a few years back. So it just wouldn't make sense because, yeah, that one's set modern day. Brighton Main Line, East Coast Way set a few years back. That's true, Pete. To blame me. Oh, nice speedboat. That is the case. It is going to be $24.99 for Rush Hour. So 3 routes in one. I suppose it's easier than sort of creating a whole new game. I suppose on console it's harder to, do that sort of stuff. Yeah, maybe Gordon, something like that. I hope you get the new Ice free for Riesa to Dresden. Or maybe in future as DLC. Can you guess the Cane Creek release date? I'm thinking next Thursday. I don't know that for sure, but maybe next Thursday. Maybe they'll announce it tonight on stream. Hello Yoshi, how are you? Have you played the TGV? Yeah, I have played the TGV. Is Rush Hour gonna be there after summer? What do you mean? Is it gonna be like a limited time route? No, it'll be there. If you buy it, it'll be there pretty much forever. Yeah, it's gonna be the -1 and the -4 for the Brighton Main Line. Who are they, Pete? Weird. Pete sent me an image of, I don't know. Technically, it included scenarios similar to Augsburg. I've been thinking about reading War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. Oh, nice, Osman. There's also a movie out, isn't there? War of the Worlds. Have you made a video of TGV? We've done lots of content on the LGV military. We'll do a full one or something. That's great. The Bay City Rollers. Alright, Pete. I don't really think they'll give us a date for Cane Creek this evening. They seem to get pretty upset about release dates on live streams. What do you mean by upset, Tyler? My aunt takes the TGV like daily. Awesome, Amela. You did, Yoshi. Awesome, NJ. Coming down to 40. There we go, down we go. We've got 10 miles to New Rochelle. From here it's fairly quick. Do you have all DLC on TSW2? I sure do. I think he means Dovetail Games don't appreciate people asking for release dates. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, you know, when the company's ready, they release a release date. It's not like some guy will be like, oh, can we have the release date? Yeah, obviously they'll release it in their own time. So they might not be ready yet. So, do you have all DLC? Yeah, in Train Simulator, there's a Rhone Alps extension to the Marseille to Avion, which included the TSW duplex. Marseille Avion had Atlantique livery. Nice. Hey, the channel mascot's arrived. How are you? Nice, Speedbird. I do put that in the self promo, mate. Probably an empty pocket. The Cane Creek come out on July the 8th. That might be a good guess. Maybe it will. We'll have to wait and see. Probably a minute, yeah. Also, they've got to wait for all the bits to come together and, you know, all the files and whatnot. But yeah, I'm sure they will tell us the release date when they're ready. I'm very well, thanks, Gordon. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I just saw Osman. I know this. That's good, Speedbird. When Rush Hour comes out, what train are you going to play? I mean, it's a no-brainer. The first route we'll be driving on is the Brighton Main Line. Although we will be doing it equally. So we'll do probably an hour on the Bright. Well, this is when Rush Hour comes out. As soon as everything's downloaded, we'll do 1 hour on the Brighton Main Line, 1 hour on Reedsley to Dresden, and 1 hour on North East Corridor. Obviously at midnight or just after midnight, or depends how long the download takes. And then, you know, next couple of days we'll do probably 6-7 hour streams showing off everything there is to do in Rush Hour. Get up to 60 hour and go up now. Obviously, yeah, they show off the product first, and obviously any, you know, community feedback. Then they go back, sort out any sort of issues they might have found or the community spotted, and then do another preview stream to, you know, same sort of thing to see if there's any sort of issues the community can spot, and then they come with a release date. Hello, Train Fanatic. How are you? How come not a lot of people are excited for Cane Creek? I'm excited for it, but why not a lot of people are excited for it? I don't know. I mean, I think quite a few people are excited for it. I am. A completely new environment, the Wild West, pretty much. Whoa, chat's going fast there. Rush hour will be more passengers, more full trains. Yes, it will be busy. Oh, awesome, Osman. You're going to Gatwick Express. Nice. The video should be on. Okay, Speed Level. Self promo, please, mate. Yeah, that's true, Pivers. Nice, Mark. That's a good title, mate. First route for Rush Hour for me is the NEC, then the Brighton Main Line, and then last the new German route. Fair enough, NJ. But yeah, we'll be doing every single route. Obviously, when Rush Hour does come out, yeah, hopefully we'll stream it just after, in the night. Obviously, get all downloaded, then we'll do probably a very long stream in the day. And then obviously throughout the next sort of couple of weeks we'll do long streams each day. When do you think we'll get screenshots of Rush Hour? We've already had screenshots of Rush Hour. Obviously not of trains on the routes. Obviously we've seen sort of the, what goes on behind the scenes. And can we get to 40 likes? I think this route passengers could be in all route, not in rush hour route. Well, yeah, once rush hour does come out, they are going to then go back, obviously the preservation crew, and yeah, obviously tidy up the other routes, get more passengers on them. That is the plan. Alright, Jonathan. Yeah, it was good amount of that one. Alright, NJ. 6.6 miles. The speed is going up now. Probably are going to arrive there a little late, but we've been taking our time. We've been having a nice chat. So there's no worries in that. Yes, I saw Pivers, I saw. Obviously, we'll still be streaming just after, well, not just after it comes up, obviously once it's downloaded. So, it's going to be brilliant, Mark. Well, the 313 on the Cathcart Circle, I suppose you could probably do that in Scenario Planner. It's always ahead. Let's get a flyby shot. That'd be cool, Jonathan. Oh, right, Osman. I don't know. They probably do try and stop that. Hello, Metro North, how are you? And hello, Neo, how are you? Dovetail Games could make more American routes, not only European. Our country have much cool routes. Well, they make a balance of all countries. Obviously, when you get the US, you've got a Canadian route, but obviously the European ones, well, there's just a lot in Europe, so yeah, they do obviously balance it out. Obviously, you get an American route, and you get a European one, then we get another European one. Obviously, because you've got the UK, Germany, all the bits. Obviously, the US is one big country. Yeah, good to hear, Neo. And good to hear, Metro North. Yeah, they do balance what they bring out. I did realise that TSW2 has more German routes than UK routes. Well, I think it's probably one more just because of Hamburg to Lübeck, but I mean, yeah. I hope they add the layers to Minsk, Augsburg and Konstanz soon. It has been a long time, still patience. I doubt that adds layers to Minsk, Augsburg on the last gen, just because last gen, they sort of holds it back a little bit. But maybe with the next gen version, we might get layers on Minsk, Augsburg. We'll have to wait and see. That's true, Pete. Honestly, maybe at some point we might get, say, an American developer, a third-party developer, maybe working on American routes as well. But there are still plenty of American routes in the game. Plenty. I find it funny how it's called Train Somewhere, but most of the routes are England or Germany. Well, it is worldwide. Obviously, the US, Europe, and obviously more countries will be added over time. Obviously, as more developers come onto the game, and yeah, that's true. It's a shame that all the routes that I had on PS4, I wish I could transfer to my Xbox. What do you think about Cathcart? Definitely worth it. It's a brilliant route. I was with the 8-hour stream on it. It's amazing, Cathcart. The 314, just all round, is brilliant. The route itself is pretty much a whole network. Obviously, you've got the loop, you've got the 2 branches. It's just a brilliant route, and obviously the first one in Scotland as well. If you can get it, get it. It's amazing. You haven't played the Cathcart Circle? Even before COVID, there wasn't many American routes. There was quite a few in the game. Obviously, you got this one, Peninsula Corridor, Sandpatch Grade. Yeah, Oakville subdivision as well. So I know that's Canadian, but still in that hemisphere. Yeah, you have got a fair bit. Speed up. I don't know, NJ. They should add the Japanese bullet train. The was it the Shinkansen? That would be cool. Oh yes, Long Island. That's the other one. See, there's a fair few on there. Obviously, you can't just compare European as a whole. Obviously, it's split up into different countries, and they're obviously all split evenly in terms of route numbers. Nice, Luca. That'd be cool, Julian. We could do that. I sure do, Pete. Obviously, routes take 2 months of planning and then 4 months of building, so they do take a long time. A lot of work goes into it. A lot of work. Hello, Mr. Rico. I'm good. How are you? I'm still debating whether to get the Rosa line. Fair enough. Well, it's a brilliant route. Obviously, completely unique. New country, rivets first, Swiss route. Narrow gauge as well. Scenic. It's a lovely route. That's true, Tyler. We've got a fair few American stuff coming out. Yeah, it sure is a meta. I mean, I did computing and failed it. I mean, and that is sort of game designing as well. That'd be cool, Jonathan. Well, the future's bright for TSW. Obviously, with every route and every release, it gets better and better. So I'm sure we will see these things in future. Alright, NJ. They need Eurostar in Train Sim World 2. I think that's very hard licensing, very hard. Even in Minty, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Pete would be happy with that. Quite a few this week. I think I've got 11, 10 or 11. They do, Mark. They put a lot of work into this, and yeah, they're brilliant. Have you made route learning video for Cathcart Circle? Not yet, Connor. I don't know if I will do one, but do you think we'll see the West Coastway one day? Maybe one day. How many questions did you get? And Southern Western Rally in Train Sim World 2. Oh. Fair enough, Anubis. Obviously, everyone has their own sort of preferences for routes. Yeah. What's the problem with Dovetail Games and Burlington North Santa Fe? I think BNSF, I think they're only allowed to show it on American. Like, if you buy it in America, then you'll see it. But if you buy it elsewhere, you won't see BNSF on there, on some of the routes. I don't know why. I suppose it's just a thing. Have you ever been thinking to start with FIFA? I do play FIFA. I just don't stream it or... Yeah. Have you got any plans for tomorrow? We'll be streaming tomorrow. Yes, I know there's a red signal coming up. And I'm going to the end of the platform here, because if you stop on the marker, you'll actually be undershooting a little bit. So we'll go up to the bridge, and the full train will be in. That should be alright. Right, let's get the doors open. Lovely. And that does conclude today's live stream. That was quite an enjoyable one, actually. New Rochelle, here we are, right at the top. You can see red like me. But yeah, that is going to be it. What is the route tomorrow? It'll be a British route. So we might do... I don't know, we'll do some sort of British route. Trying to impress Amela then. Is this a good train to drive? Sure is. Hello Tyler, what's your preferred style of route? Mine is modern commuter, same for me. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Thanks for coming in. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Obviously, the Cane Creek preview stream is in 40 minutes' time. Obviously, on the Train Simulator channel. Do go and check that out. Obviously, the new route coming to Train Sim World too. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I hopefully will see you tomorrow. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys. See ya.